Hey guys, Nerd here. So I'd make a little news telling you about my weekend. I spent the weekend with Ben and Whitney and Lorna. It's pretty exciting, I guess. Not very eventful, but yeah, it was alright. I'm driving right now, if you can't tell. And thought I'd show you guys, a little Alabama view. I think I'm going to be taking the back roads, which really don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'll still take you with me. Why the fuck not? Well, something I want to bring up was something that happened last night. It amused me. I'm not sure if it'll amuse you as much as it amused me, but I'll like tell you anyway. There was these kids that called my aunt's phone. It's pretty amusing. Hear my old cousin pick up. He's 14, by the way. He's all, fucking talking to them, and they're like, "Who the fuck is this?" And I'm like, sitting there listening in. He's like, this is Davey. They're like, "You be yelling at my cousin?" And he's just like confused. And he hands the phone to my aunt. My aunt's sitting over there, and she's like, "Who is this?" And they're yelling, like, asking her if she cussed out their cousin, calling her a bitch and whatnot. I wasn't very happy about that. Actually, a really close relationship with my aunt, even though she's a bitch at times, but whatever. Still love her. She's fam. But fucking, she gave me their number, and I decided to call them. I was like, you know what, let's call them and be nice. Let's see what I can get out of these guys. Called them. They're all like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "Who's this, sexy?" And they're all, "What?" And I guess they thought I'd ask who it was and not, how you doing? Fucking, they told me their name. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was like, "So how are you?" And they kept telling me their name, and I was like, "Are you deaf or retarded?" They just seemed kind of thrown off by the question, because apparently they heard that question, or, completely, fucking 100% perfectly. But they couldn't understand how you doing. I don't know if it's because I'm too fucking country, which, in comparison to these guys, fucking probably sound Jap. Anyway, they fucking asked me my name. I'll tell them my name is Adam. And I don't know how they got Zach out of Adam, but apparently they were looking for the guy named Zach. It's one of their buddies. So I played the part. I told them my name was Zach. They're like, "Zach Whiteman?" I'm like, "Yeah, fucking this is Zach. What's up, man?" And they were actually calling trying to find Zach because the guy that originally called my aunt, his girlfriend dumped him. And she was cussing him out, calling him a fucking faggot, and, he called her a bitch and some shit. I don't really know. But her brothers apparently wanted to beat the shit out of these guys. It was 3 of them, by the way. And they were calling Zach to see if, they could fucking get some backup. Me being, the nice gent I am, I offered to help him out. Told him, sure, why not? I'd fucking help him brawl. That's what homies are for. And apparently, they were setting up the fire for 8 a.m. I don't really know who the fuck wakes up at 8 a.m. to get in a fist fight, but welcome to Alabama. It rocked on a little bit, and fucking, I eventually got the girl's number. I wanted to call her and tell her, what was up. Well, that's what I told them, at least. Call her, and I was like, "Hey, who are these guys?" And apparently I sound like this guy. Because fucking, the first thing comes out of her mouth is this Zach? And I tell her it's not. But she tells me to fuck off, that she knows it's Zach, and hung up on me. I was a little thrown off by this, so I was like, well, whatever. I'll fucking call them back. Tell them I cussed her out, and, just tell them I fucking was laying down the law until I was going to give her the pimp slap of doom. And they're fucking like, "Hell yeah, man. At least you got her back." I'm like, "Hell yeah, brother. Fucking got that shit." And it rocked on. They asked me to call them, the fucking girl back. And I was like, alright. And I fucking called the girl back and got her brother on the phone. Fucking got that dude riled up even more. He was fucking angry. That was fun. Then I called them back, fucking told them that was resolved. So they call him, and so it's a bigger fucking problem between these guys. I still have no fucking clue who they are. All I know is they fucking talked it out, apparently. And the girl, I don't know if she accepted the guy back, but they called my aunt and apologized for cussing at her, ruining her night and whatnot. They called me back trying to fucking apologize, but I started making fun of the guy before he could even say anything. I wasn't aware that he was on the phone. She called me back, and he just happened to be on there, and I was calling him a fucking mongoloid and a redneck retard, and asked if he was fucking licking windows and shit. Didn't know if he ate paint chips as a kid. Fucking, you know, all that good stuff. Didn't know if he thought that his mom was fucking switching the Windex out with Gatorade. I wasn't really sure, honestly. He was pretty fucking stupid. Hold on, get with the little tree tunnel here. Kind of about to fucking shit my pants. Shit's scary. Anyway, fucking, the guy was on the phone. He didn't end up apologizing to me, but he couldn't really win a battle of wits. In the middle of the exchange of insults, I was hitting on his woman. And now, she's getting her number changed, dropping that guy completely, and she's going to be giving me her number. And she had me on Facebook, so the result of this equals he got dumped twice in one day, almost got his ass whipped, got trolled by some guy, still has no idea who I am, and I fucking macked on his girlfriend right in front of him. Well, on the phone, close enough, you know, whatever. This is probably extremely boring to you guys by now, because I'm not very enthusiastic. But yeah, thought I'd, you know, fill you guys in. I'll upload this later. And you got to see some Alabama. Not very many cars out. Not really sure why. But, you know what? Fuck it. I love you guys. Love you for them. And I want to fucking make love to you. Sweet, sweet love.